Dear brother, you must not take it amiss if I write to you again so soon. I do so only in order to tell you how extraordinarily happy painting makes me feel. Last Sunday, I began something which I had had in mind for many a day. It is a view of a flat green meadow dotted with haycocks. A cinder path running alongside of a ditch crosses it diagonally, and on the horizon, in the middle of the picture, there stands the sun. The whole thing is a blend of color and tone, a vibration of the whole scale of colors in the air. First of all, there is a mauve-tinted mist through which the sun peers, half concealed by a dark violet bank of clouds with a thin, brilliant red lining. The sun contains some vermilion, and above it there is a strip of yellow which shades into green, and higher up into a bluish tint that becomes the most delicate azure. Here and there, I have put in a light purple or gray cloud, gilded with the sun's livery. The ground is a strong carpet-like texture of green, gray, and brown, full of light and shade and life. The water in the ditch sparkles on the clay soil. It is in the style of one of Émile Breton's paintings. I have also painted a large stretch of dunes. I put the color on thick and treated it broadly. I feel quite certain that on looking at these two pictures, no one will ever believe that they are the first studies I have ever painted. Truth to tell, I am surprised myself. I thought my first things would be worthless, but even at the risk of singing my own praises, I must say that they really are not all bad, and that is what surprises me so much. I believe the reason of it is that before I began to paint, I made such a long and careful study of drawing and perspective that I can now sketch a thing as I see it. Now, however, since I have bought my brushes and painting materials, I have slaved so hard that I am dead tired. 7 color studies, straight off. I literally cannot stand, and yet I can neither forsake my work nor take a rest. But what I also wanted to say is that when I am painting, things present themselves to me in color, which formerly I never used to see, things full of breadth and vigor. All this looks as if I were already satisfied with my own work, but I feel just the contrary. Up to the present, however, I have progressed to the extent that when anything in nature happens to strike me, I have more means at my command than I had formerly for expressing that thing with force. Nor do I think that it would matter much if my health played me a nasty trick. As far as I am aware, they are not the worst painters who from time to time feel as if they can do no work for a week or two. For their compulsory idleness is probably due chiefly to the fact that they are the very ones who, as Millet says, y mettent leur peau. That does not matter, and no one should pay any heed to such lapses. For a while, you are utterly exhausted, but you soon get right again, and then, at least, you are the richer for having garnered a number of studies, as the peasant garners a load of hay. But for the moment, I am not yet contemplating the rest.